Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, and we are here to talk about the Rust console news for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and in turn, the next-gen consoles, which are now, would they be the current gens? Anyways, that'd be PS5, the Xbox One, or I'm sorry, the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. So, yeah, I wouldn't really worry too much about it. I'm sure there'll be some kind of pumped-up version for it. But as it stands now, they'll all run backwards compatibility for this game. So even if this is just a one-way thing for the old gen. Oh, that's so pretty. Check that out. Oh, dude, this game. You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, so we're here for the Rust console news. If you find this useful and helpful at any time, be sure to drop a like. And if you want to stay up to date, drop that subscribe if you think that's something you're into. And turn on those notifications, as we are all over this thing and we cannot wait for this to come out. So the reason why we're here today is we had some movement happening across the board, and I'm here to tell you that it's okay. I know there was a delay. We'll go over that, but yeah, well, you might as well go over that now. So last time we left you guys, there was an official word from Double 11. They said that they are not going to make the 2020 date, and as we've been following all year, the rustonconsole.com used to say 2020. Now it says this. Now, for two reasons, this is good news. Actually, maybe even three. All right, so let's rewind it for a sec. Recently, we've had Cyberpunk 2077 come out. It was rushed for the base consoles, or there wasn't enough time to really settle those in, because I know a lot of people playing that. Dude, that is crazy. They had a lot of issues. So it's good that they've not pushed this out yet, because it's not ready. Although I really do think this was extremely close to being like December 11th, December 10th. Here's why I say that. If they would have known it was delayed sooner, they would have told us sooner. I think they were taking it right down to the wire because it was like a 50-50 go or no-go situation. And I think that's why we heard mid-ish December that they're not going to make it this year. Obviously, there's been delays throughout the year. We thought it was going to be earlier, but things kind of stacked up, and that's how this last quarter's been playing out, 2020. So we finally got official word, which is great. And we've gotten some little tidbits from Gary as well. We'll go over some of that, but it's good news. And the silver lining in this is 2020 is almost over. So that's great. But think about it. We literally have a handful of weeks left. And I really think because this was so close to being launched in 2020, December-ish, I think we're going to see something relatively soon. Now, I would definitely say set your expectations to like late Q1. I don't think it's going to go that late, knock on wood. I think we're going to hear or see something in January. As, yeah, here's the deal, right? So if this was like as close as we think is it raining? We're going to get some ASMR in here. That's crazy, it is. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me over the rain. Since it was so close, I think right after the holidays kind of ramped down, I think we're going to see something. So don't expect people really in the office until about a week or two after January 1st. So we might see something earliest around that time. I think we're going to hear or see something in January. I really do believe that. Because of the update that we've gotten through. And let me go ahead and go over that, because that's one of the main reasons why we're making the video today is we've got some more movement, which is all very, very exciting. Now, let me see how to best explain this, because it is kind of a hot mess. Okay, so again, a lot of review for people. This is the Microsoft Store. Again, this pertains to PlayStation equally. We just have visibility to this. This right here is the closed beta for developers only. But we were able to weasel in and find Gary's account and download that version for us. As you can see, this is closed beta. Again, this came from my phone. Captured this up just to show you. And it's a developer version, so you need a key for it. So just because it's on your console, it won't even launch. You don't have the authorization to do it. But the system, being what it is, will automatically try to update those things. So we've gotten word that there was around a 3 to 4 gig update that's happened recently for this. So they're still churning this. Potentially could have even been the build we were looking for. So these are all positive things. And plus, if you haven't seen it yet, this is the very first, and now you can't find it anymore. This is the very first screen capture from the beta. Look, we got a ping, We've got coordinates for the developers. We can tell there's a little bit of low detail for these here. Maybe because he's using a baseline Xbox. But hey, no, it's perfect. It's fine. It's good. If this runs at 30 frames or 60 frames, dude, I'm in. I'm in. And we get to beat cheeks. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this. So we got this from his profile. He has since capped this off. So things are moving in the right direction. I think Gary did this on purpose. I really do. Because he could have easily released a picture at any time. And this is the best one that we have. So I would say expect this for base PlayStation and base Xbox for now. And again, that's totally fine for me because the gameplay is so good here. This could look like Minecraft. I wouldn't care. The gameplay is tight and it's fun, and it always has been. So as long as we have consistent frames, I am down for this game. So yeah. So since we have this download here, yeah, I'm getting so excited. I'm getting lost. Since we had this downloaded, we have seen movement on this. We've got the picture. We've just recently seen the information to say go or no go for launch. By the way, here's Gary Newman's profile. He's again made it private since then, but you can actually see it here. Now again, we are looking for. You get excited when this says open beta, not the close. Close basically means developer, more or less. So keep that in mind. By the way, that was my gamer tag, the donut going. Ugh. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, yeah. So, and again, since we play this game so much over on PC, and yes, we will be making the switch over to playing console when it happens, beta and full release, 100%. We got official word, and again, this is all review. We had Double 11 respond, saying that they're working on it, and also we had the Rust Plus application that's a companion app built by Facepunch to work with the game, which, by the way, in its own right is beautiful. Initially was just streamed or piped into Steam, but now it's going to a central location, facepunch.com, and is now then going out to Steam. It seems small, but these are all moves you make just before you centralize things, because we know this is going to be cross-platform. It's a big deal. Let's see what else here. Other things to kind of show this direction. Again, this is a bit older, it's 7 months old. We have entitlements. Those are in the title screens and stuff when they boot up, they tell you what kind of technology you're using, so licenses. So these are all moves you see when you're getting close to finalizing a product. And yes, it's still in closed beta, but these things are starting to get tied off, so it's an indicator that there's going to be another step happening soon enough. So get excited, really excited. Let's see, we've got some controls here for both the PlayStation and Xbox. We went over this about a year ago. Take a quick look at this. We'll go over some of these in more detail, but this kind of gives you an idea of some of that structure that's going to be happening for that. So it's super exciting, right? So again, set your expectations for sometime in Q1 until we hear otherwise from them. But if you really want to know my guess, I think we're going to hear or see something mid-ish January. Maybe sooner, but I doubt it. Because remember, we've got the holiday, and people have to be around for this beta. It can't it's not a switch. It's very, very involved. And, as it should be. So remember, these are all good things. We want the games to be good. We don't want a glitchy mess. I'm sure there'll be bugs, but again, compared to what we've dealt with like DayZ and the Cyberpunk launch, if you've been using like base systems, you will you will appreciate the fact that they took their time with this so it runs correctly. So yeah, I'm like ecstatic beyond belief. I could talk about this for days, man. So I just know that we will be making the switch. In the interim, we will be playing on PC until this does come out for the beta, and we will be playing the beta heavily. And then we'll also be, and again, it won't matter what system we're on. And again, this is only crossplay between PlayStation and Xbox. It is not cross between PC and the console. Let's just make that very clear. And when this does hit full release, we'll also be playing this heavily as well. We'll be manning this on console as soon as it hits. So, stay tuned. We'll be playing the PC while we're waiting, and hopefully we see you guys there. And yeah, be sure to drop a like again if you found it useful, helpful, and hopefully we see you in the next live stream / video. And I really hope the next video that we do has some more concrete information, or it's the official word that we've all been waiting for at least a year now. And yeah, so we'll see you in the next one. Love your bush. Bye. Let's park this one real good this time. I'm gonna try to be like cool and swoop through here, but I'll be honest with you. At every time I've tried this, I've crashed. So I gotta tell you, man, flying around in these minis is gonna be so much smoother on analog sticks. Yeah, look at that. It's real slick. Oh, yeah, by the way, check this out. Ah! I'm going to have to bail. So, Rust has turned 7. Check it out. Yeah, there's a cake. There's a cake. Come on, this game is great. All right, for real. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do I look perplexed?